What up, world? Man, it's NBA season, man. Y'all know how we do about every year, man. Me and Orlando give y'all our predictions for how we think the season is gonna turn out. Um, Eastern Conference, Western Conference playoff teams, and then MVP. If y'all seen how our NFL videos go, it's a very similar format, man. So just let's get right into it, man. So many changes around the league. I mean, I'm bound to be way off on what I think is gonna happen. LeBron back in Cleveland. They got Kevin Love. How's Miami gonna do without him? Man, who else moved, man? I don't know. Chandler Parsons from Houston to Dallas. Tyson Chandler from New York to Dallas. Man, no Paul George for the Indiana Pacers. Y'all know that hurts me. Paul Pierce rather from the Brooklyn Nets to the Washington Wizards. Um, just returning stars, man. Al Horford, Derrick Rose, Kobe. Um, just Eastern Conference, man. So let's go. The eighth seed in the East, man. This is as homer as I'm gonna get. I got the Pacers in the eighth seed. A lot of people, a lot of experts who are usually wrong, a lot of analysts got the Pacers not even in the playoffs. Like we back to the pre Paul George days, the Jim O'Brien days with getting predicted as like the worst team in the East, the like fucking 12th, 11th worst team in the East, and then we end up ninth or we end up eighth seed. But I got us eighth seed. I think Frank Vogel and our defense is so tight that we still gonna win games, just based off defense. David West, Roy Hibbert, they gonna make plays, man. Roy Hibbert hit a slump, man. He caught a lot of shit at the end of last season, locker room rumors, whatever. Um, I think that we gonna come out stronger and we gonna beat a lot of teams that we ain't getting credit that we should beat. You know what I'm saying? At number 7 in the East, I got the Miami Heat. Um, Dwayne Wade isn't what he was when he won his first ring with Shaq. Um, you seen the record that Chris Bosh had in Toronto when he was the leader of the team. Who they pick up? Josh McRoberts and Danny Granger. Um, Shabazz Napier out of the draft. They still got Norris Cole, Mario Chalmers. Um, I mean, they gonna win games, but they was a 6 seed before LeBron and Bosh showed up. So why would they be higher? I think too many other teams in the East improved while they lost the best player in the NBA. So, I mean, hate me if you want, but I got Miami at 7. At number 6, I got the Charlotte Hornets. They signed Lance Stevenson. It pains me. It pains me to see him go. Because Lance was a beast and Larry should have paid him. Larry Bird fucked up. They got Kemba Walker and they got Al Jefferson to go along with signing Lance. And I think they're gonna be back in the playoffs and they can maybe win a series this year, depending on who they catch at 3, depending on where they even finish. Um, I mean, like Charlotte is a team on the rise. At number 5, I got the Brooklyn Nets. That may be predicting them way too high, but that's where I got them. Darren Williams. Hopefully he stays healthy because when he's healthy, he's one of the best point guards in the league. Um, is Kevin Garnett gonna keep declining? Is he even starting? Joe Johnson. They got one of the Lopez guys. Hopefully, yeah. They got Brook Lopez, don't they? Hopefully he can stay healthy. I think he's coming off like another foot injury or some shit. The Nets are scary when they're healthy. At number 4, and the winner of the Atlantic Division, I got the Toronto Raptors, who, if my predictions was to pan out, they would face Brooklyn again in the first round. And hopefully Toronto will be good enough to advance this time. I mean, Toronto to me was one of the surprises last season. So, I mean, let's just see what they could do this year. In the third seed and winning the Southeast Division, I got the Washington Wizards. Bradley Beal is hurt for some time. John Wall is a beast, and then they signed Paul Pierce. Man, they're young. Their backcourt is crazy. They got Nene, who is a beast on defense. Um, yeah, like what was Washington was fifth last year, and and they didn't win a division because LeBron was in Miami. So they win that division this year, and I mean they could advance to the second round again. In the number 2 seed, I got the Chicago Bulls, and that's saying that Derrick Rose stays healthy. They picked up Pau Gasol, got rid of Carlos Boozer, um, and then Joakim Noah, Defensive Player of the Year. Derrick Rose healthy all season. I mean, he he has to return to form for them to be the 2 seed. If Because I mean Powell might have got overpaid, honestly. If Powell played like he did with the Lakers and then Derrick Rose isn't back to his pre-injury form, they're like a 6 seed. But if this team can play to their full potential, yeah, they could be the 2. And they could damn near push for number 1. At number 1, of course, I mean, I got Cleveland. Who's not going to put the Cleveland Cavaliers as their number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference? Um, Even a fair weather NBA fan will put Cleveland number 1. LeBron went back home, and that's all the props I give him. Cause I mean, it's cool for Cleveland that he went back, cause the city of Cleveland needs something to root for. They signed Kevin Love. I can't even hate the Cavaliers for real. Like, I think Kyrie Irving is one of the best point guards. I like Kevin Love, and I mean LeBron is LeBron. I could care less about LeBron, honestly. The media is gonna dig right him no matter what. Um, but I'd be in favor of watching this Cleveland team over that Miami team any day. Man, so that's my 1 through 8 Eastern Conference. Be sure to let us know what yours are. Orlando, what you got, dog?
All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Orlando with Good American Sports. Y'all know what time it is. We get to see this view right here, man. This is beautiful. We're here in Hawaii. Um, basketball season is coming up. Shit, hold on one second. I'm gonna try. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. That's his priority right there. That's priority. So pretty much, we season starts here in about like a couple days. We have the top 8 teams from each conference. We about to do our league MVP and our division winners. Um, First off, let's just go ahead and knock out the Central Division of the Eastern Conference. I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers will win. They're LeBron James, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. I mean, that's quite a combo there. So that's 20 and 10 pretty much every day from one of those guys. In the Southeast Division, I'm gonna have to go with the Washington Wizards. Although I do like the Charlotte Bobcats with their addition of Lance Stevenson. They have Kemba Walker now, Al Jefferson. So we'll see, but I'm gonna go with the Washington Wizards. You know what? No, you know what? Scratch that. Since Bradley Beal's gonna be out for a couple months because he got injured, I'm gonna take the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry, not the Bobcats, the Hornets. We have in the Atlantic Division, I'm taking the Toronto Raptors. They're gonna be a top 2 team in the playoffs this year. They're gonna be like a number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. My top 8 teams in the Eastern Conference: the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Toronto Raptors number 2, the Charlotte Bobcats number 3, the Chicago Bulls number 4, I'm gonna go the Wizards 5. I'm gonna go Brooklyn Nets 6. The mm, mm, I'll go the Hawks 7, and I'll guess I put the Pacers at 8, even though I'm not too confident on it. I think they're about to have an abysmal 4 year.
Man, there you have it, man. Orlando, via teleconference, Western Conference. The reigning champion San Antonio Spurs is in the West, of course. Man, the West was so difficult for me to pick, man. Um, Phoenix barely missed it last year. Golden State let go of Mark Jackson, hired Steve Kerr, and I think that's the difference. Um, Brand new coaches don't usually do really good. You know what I'm saying? Mark Jackson missed the playoffs his first year, and I think Steve Kerr does the same thing. Everybody, y'all gonna hate, y'all gonna disagree, whatever. I got Phoenix at 8. The Morris boys, Dragic, they signed Isaiah Thomas from Sacramento, Eric Bledsoe. Phoenix is nice. Phoenix is really nice. At number 7, I got the Dallas Mavericks. They're a little older, but at the same time they're a little younger. You know what I mean? Like Dirk is still there. They got Tyson Chandler back. They picked up Chandler Parsons to go with Monte Ellis. I mean, Dallas can be consistent, man. Dallas is a good squad. Always fun to watch, man. Dirk is one of the best in the entire league still. And I mean, y'all might disagree and say that I put them too low, but shit, I put them higher than they finished last year. And at number 6, in turn, I got the Houston Rockets. And that sounds low too, but they might hurt losing Chandler Parsons for one. And then I wanted to see them sign Chris Bosh. It didn't happen. And then James Harden and Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's second year in Houston. Are they going to capitalize and improve, or are they just going to eke into the playoffs? Because the way that they got put out last year was devastating. You know what I'm saying? So, like, is that shit going to carry over? Number 5, I got Memphis. The Memphis Grizzlies, man. Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley. They still got Tayshaun Prince. Memphis is always around, and they're another one of the best defensive teams in the league, and they're gonna be there again. At number 4, I got Portland. Portland is just too nice. LaMarcus Aldridge, Damian Lillard is one of the top point guards in the entire league. And they barely missed out on home court in the playoffs last year, and I think they get it this year. I think they get it with the 4 seed. At number 3, and the winner of the Northwest, it ain't no surprise. I got the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Portland could even give them a run for the division based on KD not playing the first few weeks of the season. Kevin Durant, just like Paul George, Kevin Durant hurt his foot. He got to miss some time, and so they might lose winnable games at the beginning of the year. But if Westbrook is playing at an elite point guard level, then OKC is gonna be just fine. And at number 2. The 2 seed, the winner of the Pacific, is the LA Lakers. I'm just fucking with y'all. Definitely just fucking with y'all. The LA Clippers, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and Doc Rivers' second full season. Like this year should be championship or bust. If last year wasn't, I've always pulled for the Clippers. And we just talking basketball. Fuck all the controversy. I love Chris Paul. I love Blake. You know what I'm saying? I've always liked the Clippers, and I've always pulled for them. And now that they're like a playoff regular, Like, I want to see them advance. You know what I'm saying? Conference Finals, Western Conference champions. I ain't saying they gonna win the West just yet though. But my number one seed, of course, like every year, the champs are the number one seed until they get beat out. So I got the Spurs at number one. Kawhi Leonard is only gonna get better. Their veterans are still there. Popovich is still there. They didn't lose anybody. Um, I know I kind of flew through the Western Conference, man, but I want to get to Orlando and I want him to tell y'all the Western Conference, man. So spit it, dog.
In the Western Conference, the Southwest Division, I hate to say it, but go Spurs, go. Uh, once again, they're going to dominate. All their key players are back. Kawhi and Manu, Tony, things really going to change for them. In the what would be, is it the Northwest Division? I'm gonna have to go with the. I'm gonna go with the Portland Trail Blazers. You know, we'll see. Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Damian Lillard, and then they have a decent squad. So Nicholas Batum. So the Trailblazers should be pretty good. And in the Pacific Division, man, I love this view right here, man. I hope y'all loving this as much as I am. I'm gonna have to go with the Clippers. You know, CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Hopefully they go past the. They win the Western Conference this year because their window is closing. DeAndre Jordan is a free agent at the end of the year, so time is ticking on the Clippers. So let's hopefully they can get it done. That and the league MVP this year, probably Russell Westbrook. This I think if he tears it up, when since Durant's gone, he should be all right. So that's it for me, Randy.
And at MVP, I don't want to say LeBron because LeBron didn't win his first year in Miami. Derrick Rose did. And Derrick Rose didn't win. I mean, Derrick Rose is not gonna win MVP unless he's playing at that level I talked about earlier. And it's just I don't see him like coming off 2 straight seasons of knee injuries being an MVP. And then KD, I don't know if Kevin Durant can repeat his MVP unless he just come out the gate when he come back from injury, throwing up like 35 a game, and then contributing it and making the Thunder just, you know what I'm saying, a force, you know, basically. So first name to come to mind is Chris Paul. So yeah, man, like why not Chris Paul? Why can't Chris Paul be MVP? I think I predicted Chris Paul last season too. All October long, we've been posting on the Good American Sports Facebook page. I've been talking in my videos for NBA fans to contribute. So new thing we doing for these sports videos, man. Fan predictions, man.
What it is, man? It's your boy Legacy, man. Told my man Boogie I'll give y'all a New York Knicks, you know what I'm saying, prediction. And man, I'm just gonna tell y'all, man, I got them seating like number 3, number 4, man. And I mean, I know y'all gonna be like, oh, he crazy. The Knicks not even gonna make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs last year, but listen, the Knicks coming, man. And y'all can keep sleeping and say, they ain't up to par, or whatever. But listen, let me tell you something. It's something special about Melo running that triangle, with Phil Jackson influencing, man. Like, it's something special about that, man. Y'all can sleep if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing to it. Do what y'all got to do. But, man, I'm telling you. And not to mention the fact that Amari, at the end of the season last year, he looked really healthy, man. And when he was looking healthy, he was doing his numbers. I've been watching in the preseason, and Amari he actually looked like like that first year when he was with the Knicks, man. And that's kind of scary, man. Like Amari, uh, J.R. Smith finally in the starting lineup, and I think J.R.'s problem was he don't think I don't think that he ever felt like nobody took him serious, so he didn't take the organization serious. I think now, like I think he know, like if he play around, like Phil ain't gonna stand for that, he gonna be gone. So I think Jr. feel like he gotta earn his spot now. So man, I think Jr. look for another, you know what I'm saying, like one of them years. Jr. might be an all star for real this year, man. Like Jr. got all star talent, man. He been holding himself back for so long. And then you know, we finally got a point guard, man. You know, what you call him, working for us. Felton was working for us, man. Felton, he can't consistently hit a jumper. He was slow. He was out of shape. That boy Shane Larkin, man. That boy, he can hit that jumper, man. And the thing with Carmelo, man, is that he attracted a lot of attention, man. So now Carmelo attract all that attention. He got J.R. Smith standing out there. He got Larkin standing out there, and he got J.R. He got J.R. Smith and Tim Hardaway Jr. That's what he got. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there. All them boys are sharpshooters, man. So the Knicks got scorers, man. I think Dallenberg, he's not Tyson Chandler, but I think he got a different kind of toughness, and Tyson was agile. He could jump. He was tough. Danbury, he got he got that body, no homo. But he had the body to bully, and Melo averaged 8 rebounds a game anyway. So and then that dude Quincy AC, he look alright, man. He look like he's straight. We still got Prigioni coming off the bench. So um, as long as Amari healthy, I think we're gonna be alright. But our X factor, man, is Tim Hardaway Jr. Last year he showed promise, but he didn't show. He didn't have that. What is it? Like his confidence won't there, man. But I've been watching that boy from summer camp, from summer league, and now in the preseason, man. That boy confidence is on 500. That's scary for y'all, man. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but man, just know them Knicks, man, seeded 3 or 4. I said it first, man. That boy Tim Hardaway Jr., J.R. Smith, and Melo, man. Them numbers gonna be up. So y'all can review and say I'm crazy, but man, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Legacy, man. Holla back.
All right. Predictions are Cavaliers will win 59 games, losing 23 in their first year with LeBron back in the Dream Team. I do believe they'll be going to the finals, but it's going to be hard to beat the West, especially if the damn frickin' Spurs go back. That's my predictions. What's your prediction? What's your prediction?
What?
How many games do you think the Cavaliers will win? It's either 50 or through 66. So which one?
The Cavaliers won 62 games.
Ooh, 62. He said 62.
And lost 1 game.
Ooh, I like that.
I appreciate everybody that submitted a video. We might do it for the NFL playoffs. We might do it for the NBA playoffs. And we're going to definitely do it next NFL preseason. So I appreciate everybody that sent in a video once again. If you didn't get to send in a video, man, just comment. Comment how you think your team is going to do. Even if you know your team is going to be sad. Lakers, Kings, Timberwolves, Bucks, Pistons. For example, just drop a comment. Draft lottery. 27 wins, 9th seed, barely missed the playoffs, and just what you expect from the NBA in general this year, man. We'll be back again with this sports talk shit for the NFL playoffs, man. Peace.